What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Cork to Glory. This is episode number 53. And we start today's episode off as we officially enter the January transfer window as January rolls around. And as you can see, Ollie Nicholson, Season 1 OG, has officially decided to leave us. Can you believe it? Nicholson, after all the years of being with us. If you remember in Season 1, he was a regular, and for a lot of Season 2 as well. But since then, we've come on leaps and bounds, whereas his development stopped completely. So Nicholson goes, thanks to the memories. He got like a name for himself for scoring late goals back in Season 1. But now he's gone, and I'm glad he's gone as well, because the future is in our youth academy. And this guy is one of the main reasons that we have a golden generation coming through. Chris Hegarty, oh my word, I tell you, when I got that youth player unsettled email in the last episode, I was thinking, please don't let me lose this guy. He looks incredible, and I'm so glad we managed to sell Nicholson on the first day of the window, and that Hegarty did not decide to walk out. We had enough space to give him a pro deal. No one else, though. Unfortunately, no one else can come into our senior squad. Now we're maxed out once again, but he has potential to be special. Absolutely buzzing. And we've got so many great attacking midfielders coming out of the academy in this Cork City team. Still, as you take a look at the fixtures coming in January, we're starting off with the FA Cup third round. And speaking of League 2, I mentioned earlier Wally Nicholson here. We've got our main rivals from League 2, way back in Season 1, the Bantams. Bradford City. It's been a long time since we've faced this side, of course, who we were battling with for the title way back in Season 1. Battling for the League 2 title, which of course we ended up winning, coming from behind when they were looking the real front runners. How things have changed in 5 seasons. They come to Turner's Cross, take us on for the first time in years. Last time we faced was, of course, back in League 1 in the FA Cup third round here. And on the back of the draw against Wolves, aiming to get back to winning ways in this one. Once again, you would have seen by my lineup here, it was a mixture, mostly quite a strong lineup, but there were some backup players out there. But after we took the lead early for Raymond Cunningham, 4 minutes after the restart, we would make it 2. And it's the GP, Pelletier, getting his first goal for the club, scoring a Leo Yates receiver corner. Yates out of the matchday squad for this game, so I decided when I get a corner, I'll let Pelletier go up for it. He's 6'6", Gabriel Pelletier, so I knew he'd be threatening in the air. Those receiver corners, so hard to stop, and it's the first 2 goals we've got this season from corners. Leo's yet to score his first goal for the season, so at the moment it's Leo Yates 0, the GP 2. Pelletier heads in 2 of them in the same game as we go from 1-0 to 3-0, courtesy of those receiver corners that I love doing so much. And with 8 minutes to go, still leading by 3, progress to the 4th round already secured. Wanted a 4th goal though to wrap up the victory, and we get one for this man all game long. I wanted to get this guy a goal. Aaron Connolly finally off the mark for Cork City after we brought him in on transfer deadline day. That is his first Cork City goal as it comes in the FA Cup third round. So yep, through to the 4th round of the FA Cup. Of course, last season we know went to the last 16 before being knocked out by Chelsea. We've reached the last 16 3 of the last 4 years, and every time we've got to the last 16 we've faced a big team. First Spurs, then Liverpool, then Chelsea. This season, I'm desperate to get to the quarterfinals. I want to overcome that hurdle. That's my target. The board are asking for a last 16 place once again, but I want the quarterfinals. I want this to be the year we get to the last 8. And on the back of the goalless draw there against Arsenal away at the Emirates Stadium, we saw our draw for the FA Cup 4th round. As you can see with the Championship side, the Rams, Wayne Rooney's Derby County, coming to take us on here at Turner's Cross. So very pleased with that cup draw there. Very favourable once again being at home against the side outside the Premier League. So we'll certainly take that. And for the third game of today's episode, taking on Liverpool here at Turner's Cross, another top 6 side that could potentially become our main rivals of the save so far. I still feel like it's Spurs, but it still could be Liverpool. Really, it could be anyone basically out of the top 6 right now. But taking on Klopp's Reds here at Turner's Cross, aiming to make it back-to-back victories in all competitions. But unfortunately, 34 minutes in, we'd fall behind through Mohamed Salah. I don't know if you guys are the same as me, but like when a fast player gets in behind your back line, it's like game over. Like on ultimate difficulty, it's game over. It's going to be a goal as we reject this bid for Pelletier here on the back of the 1-0 loss. We drew the Arsenal game, so it was 1-0 loss, and so just one win in our last 4 games now. Yeah, when a fast player breaches your back line, it's like game over. You take one for the team and you get a straight red card and you just take him down, or you're just going to watch him go through one-on-one. And occasionally a goalkeeper will pull off the save, but 9 times out of 10 on ultimate, the AI finishes are just like so powerful. They passed the goalkeeper in a flash. So yeah, Salah scores the only goal of the game there. 1 win in our last 4 in all competitions, aiming to respond here on the South Coast against Ralph Hasenhüttl Southampton at St Mary's. Parrott gives us the lead. He's been so good this year, and I'm so pleased as well after a bit of a, let's be honest here, a bit of a poor first season for us since coming in from Bayern Munich last year and being our club record signing. This year he's been so much better, and he gives the lead in the game just 30 or 40 seconds before the break that the Saints would find their leveller and make it 1-1. And in a game where I thought we need to return to winning ways here to give us some breathing room, clear of the chasing pack in the race for the top four, found a chance falling in stoppage time. Parrott finds Cunningham, and oh, what a chance to win it off the woodwork, and the Saints would eventually scramble the ball away. That was on the weaker right foot of Eamon Cunningham. If that's on the left foot, that is banged into the top corner. Instead, off the frame of the goal, the Saints hold on. And now just one win in our last 5 in all competitions and no wins in our last 4 league games. Starting to feel the pressure a little bit now. We're into the second half of the season. Amazing first half with Bell leading the way in the race for the Golden Boot and being in a Champions League spot. But now I'm starting to feel the pressure a little bit. Man City, Spurs, and also I think it's Arsenal are all 3 teams that are below us in the table right now. Yeah, that's right. So at the moment, I'm thinking, can we hold off all 3 of those teams to finish in the top 4 with Chelsea, Liverpool and Manchester United? I mean, we're a 4.5 star team with a rank outsiders. It's going to be tough, and if we are to do it, we need to go out to winning ways ASAP in the Premier League. But still, for the penultimate game of today's episode here, Derby County, FA Cup 4th round. So this was one of those games I was thinking, it's sort of like time to feel good about myself again, you know, after a little bit of a poor patch of form. Need to get some goals and need to get a pretty routine victory. Took the lead through Roos, the Frenchman, scoring his first goal for the club. As we know, potential to be special, often on our bench, but not a regular start. He makes it 1-0. And then Rory Keane, first 90 rated player in the team, makes it 2-0. That's his first goal of the season, Keenan. He's been quite subpar this season despite going to 90 overall. So 2-0 Cork. Derby almost got back in the game. Great goal line clearance though after Ntumba was lobbed from close range. And there were 3.5 minutes to go. A chance to make it 3 and surely secure progress to the 5th round, which we would do. Troy Parrott stepping in for the left with his second goal in 2 games. 3-0 Cork City and a victory secured. So for the 4th season in 5 years, we're heading to the last 16 of the FA Cup. Is this the year we make the quarterfinals? Where I said it earlier, I'm desperate for that to be the case. I don't want more heartbreak in the last 16 of the FA Cup once again. I want to get over this hurdle once and for all. Let's hope this is the year. But still, following out, we did it for Luca Connor, which we rejected. A loan deal, which of course we rejected. Connor was our sort of backup holding midfielder in this team. And also, as transfer deadline day would run around, we had £11.5 million to work with on deadline day. But to be honest, I didn't plan to do anything whatsoever. We had a bid for Keating, which we rejected because he's often our starting right back, if not then on the bench. Massive bid for Troy Parrott. Carlo Ancelotti wanted to take him to Goodison Park, 42.7 mil, which I rejected. And also I found this really interesting. Chris Hegarty literally just signed a pro deal a few weeks ago at the start of the window. Started the month he signs a pro deal. 18 years old, hasn't played a minute of professional football yet, but Bayern Munich have been scouting our academy for a long time. They see we've got a golden generation, and as soon as Hegarty turned pro, they tried to take him to Munich. Sorry guys, but he's staying here. So yes, we rejected those 3 bids, and that was it for transfer deadline day. Nothing done whatsoever. I had no plans to do anything anyway. And that means our squad remains the same as it was at the start of the window as it does at the very end. One of the quickest January windows I've ever played through, if not the quickest January window I've ever played through. But to be honest, right now, last 16 in the FA Cup, no wins in our last 4 in the Premier League, yes, but still in the top 4. Top scorer in Samuel Bell. And at the moment, why make changes? Like, this squad is absolutely superb. And whilst I would have liked to have sold some players and sold some deadwood, the likes of Ewan Plant, and I think Rooney's on the transfer list, Coffey, some players that probably haven't even played a minute of football so far. At the end of the day, whilst I'd love to get some of those academy boys in the first team, I didn't want to make major change to the side, and that's exactly what we decided to avoid. So the squad remains the same. We're still a 4.5 star team, but as we continue to grow, I do think we could possibly sneak 5-star at the very end. I think it really depends on the development of Keating, Bowden and Pelletier, and also Bazunu as well. The defence, statistically, and based on the overall rating, is our lowest of the 3. So if our defence improves and everyone gets 80 plus, I think we could hit 5-star. But the most important thing is that with 14 games to go, we're well off the pace for the title. We're not going to win that. With 1 point clear of Arsenal in 5th after a tough patch of form, and only 3 clear, I think it is, of Man City as well. Got to make sure we hold on to a top 4 place. That was this episode of Cork to Glory, guys. Big thank you for watching. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you for the next episode of Cork to Glory, as with a draw for and a tie, the FA Cup last 16. Is this the year we get over the hurdle and make the quarterfinals of the FA Cup? We'll find out in the very next episode. Have a great day, guys. Much love, and I'll see you for the next episode very soon.